Good morning to you. I'm Teresa Dufour. As CT Style remains on hiatus, we bring you today's CT Style Express Report. Now, during these uncertain times, many people have questions about personal injury and workers' compensation, and that's why News8 has partnered with the Goff Law Group to bring you the law down. We're so excited because Attorney Brooke Goff joins us via Zoom. Once again, nice to see you, Attorney Goff.
From a different corner of my office every week. We have to really make an effort. I'm going to run out of corners, so the world needs to reopen, right?
Looks great. We're kind of getting the tour in a roundabout way.
Yeah, and people are going to walk in and they're going to be like, it's going to be like a jigsaw puzzle, right? They're going to try to put it all together and be like, yeah, there's that corner and that one and that one, and that's what she did. So.
It's true. Yeah. So today we're kind of breaking down workers' compensation cases, and you yourself said that no case is alike, and sometimes they settle, sometimes they don't. Kind of break it down for our viewers.
No workers' comp case is created equal. That's what I say, right? And it's the truth. The most common question I get from workers' compensation victims, we'll call them, is why? Tell me about settlement. And one, I get asked like, why didn't my comp case settle, or can I settle my comp case? And there's so many different factors that are taken into account. My answer is always, it depends. Because what people don't know, Teresa, is that in workers' compensation, there's no requirement for the insurance company or the client to settle. Okay, there's none. So, for instance, crazy, you can have a case that's realistically open forever, right? Where in a car accident you can, or a slip and fall case or something like that. They are, they end up, you have to file suit within a certain period of time, and then if you can't work it out, you have to go to a trial, and that is eventually the end of the case. In a comp case, it doesn't work like that, because there's no body, there's no commissioner that can say, hey, insurance company, you have to settle this, you have to pay this client. So this is another reason why I always advise lawyers. Again, this is not a self-endorsement. This is hey, look, I'm happy to talk to you, but there's, a lot of other attorneys out there as well that please feel free to talk to them. I just think I should be one of your calls where if you strategize and prep the case from the beginning to move toward that end game of possible settlement, you are giving yourself the best opportunity to bring it to settlement at the end of the case. Okay. Another small fact too is that, unfortunately with workers' comp settlements, you can't work there anymore. So sometimes if let's say you hurt your shoulder and you go back to work for 2 years, and then you're out of work just because you retire, what have you, we at that point can attempt to settle it. But your best time to try to settle a comp case is after you reach what we call maximum medical improvement. You have the most leverage at that time to put in a demand and try to get it resolved. But again, getting that actually resolved depends on how you prep the case from the beginning, and to properly prep the case from the beginning and make sure all the benefits you're entitled to are there and the proper strategies implemented and followed, you need legal counsel. So it's a double-edged sword for a lot of people. A lot of people just try to do the right thing and they try to just handle it on their own. And unfortunately, they end up calling me and they've handled it on their own. They're like, well, they're not going to settle, or they're offering me $5,000, and it's a mess when we get it. We rehab them, but it's tough. Get a lawyer in the beginning so that you have your best chance of settlement at the end. And like I said, it doesn't mean you have to retire. I always tell people, don't just not work at your job anymore to get a settlement. Settlement money goes, you get a lump sum, sure, and it could be a good lump sum, but that you're going to run through that eventually. A good job is hard to find. But if you're not able to return to work per your doctor's orders, or just because your job can't accommodate you or whatever, again, you gotta treat the case from what you do in the first 30 days is gonna affect what you're gonna do in the last 30 days.
I mean, these seems like they can be time consuming and lengthy. Are you getting paid from the client, or not until the very end?
We get paid at the very end. So settlement is and a settlement demand, which we draft and then we send in. There's something called, when you reach maximum medical improvement, you're given a rating. It's called permanent partial disability. That is like small lump sum. So that all equates to X. Now, you don't get it in a lump sum. You typically get it in weekly checks, but that is one part. That is a part of settlement. So think of settlement here, and then permanency benefits are a part of one of the line items of settlement. Sometimes permanency benefits are paid before the overall case is settled. Actually, in most cases that happens. At least some of them are paid. The attorney's fee comes off of the overall global settlement. So if you are getting checks because you can't work, or you're on light duty, or your employer can accommodate you, any checks you get all the way up until the maximum medical improvement date, right, on accepted cases, you keep 100%. I don't get paid. If that's 2-3 years, that means I've attended hearings, prepped the case, done all the work, my staff's done all the work, I've expended the whole thing. I haven't made it done.
Wow. So there's no harm in working with an attorney. It's really going to work to your benefit, especially with these cases.
Correct. And here's the thing. Some people are like, oh, it's always about money. Why people don't hire attorneys. Money, and some people are scared of lawyers. They don't trust them. I can't help you with being scared and not trusting them. I can tell you next generation, attorneys, this is why that's my slogan. I want people to not look at me like, oh, it's another lawyer. We're not. We're the next, we are setting the standards for the next generation of lawyers, right? So it's very different. But there's that piece, but there's also money. I can tell you in every comp case, every one that I've gotten where somebody already has an offer because they came too late or whatever the case might be, my fee was relevant, because what ended up happening is I got them so much more than they could have ever gotten on their own, that even after my fee, they walked out with 2 or 3 times what the offer was that they could have gotten on their own. So my fees are relevant, and I do all the work and you don't do anything. So people that are afraid of the money aspect, it's a speculation. It's a bad one. Mm-hmm. And when all your friends tell you, oh, A, B, and C, I always tell people, don't listen to your friends. Don't listen to their stories. Because at the end of the day, when you're caught holding the bag, your friend's going to be like, well, why'd you listen to me? I'm not a lawyer. Right. So there's my spiel on that.
There you go. All right. We can learn more over at thegofflawgroup.net. Attorney Brooke Goff, it's always a pleasure chatting with you. We'll follow you on social media. Always a lot of fun things going on.
Bake and sip tonight, right?
Ooh.
So I'm making my favorite chocolate chip cookies, and announcement for you. Yes. I don't know when it's airing, but the other thing is we're going to start doing weekly again, and I'm going to be making my Thanksgiving sides, because so not baking, sip. It's going to be like a cook, bake, and sip. And I'm going to start some cool Thanksgiving sides and start talking about some fun injury stuff and the world and whatever anybody wants to talk about. We have a good time. We get a lot of views, so it's good.
All right, we'll join you then. Thank you so much.
It's on tonight, sure.